Blackmagic Design, creating revolutionary solutions for film, post-production, and television.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to our final day at NAB 2024. I've known Cream Source for 11 years. I met Tama back in Camera Image in Poland.
Yes.
And seen it grow from then.
Yep.
When I was just didn't even know what I wanted to be in film yet. And now too, as a DP, using the lights. And I think I'm actually going to be using I used it on a virtual production shoot, and it was incredible for color rendition and lighting it and keeping it in sync with the background, with our merging physical and virtual worlds. And then on Saturday, I think I'm going to be using your lights again, which will be fantastic, with possibly the air glow.
Oh, yeah, you're going to get the air glow.
I'm under NDA, I can't tell you. Tim is the director of North America at Cream Source, and I just will, for one more second, fangirl over how much I love Cream Source. And the No Film School audience is probably really familiar because you make some of the best LED technology on the market. Every single piece of it is so fantastic and wonderful, and you're just not fucking around when you get Cream Source lights. And so, Tim, tell me what's new at Cream Source this year.
What is new? We got a bunch of new stuff. So I think our kind of centerpiece new product is the Vortex 24. So it is our, big gun, if you will. It is the equivalent output of about 3 Vortex 8s to give people a point of reference. Very punchy, great on a big rig. We're excited to see what people do with that one.
Cool.
And now we've expanded the Vortex line to get into soft light, which is a little bit of against the grain for us, but we're introducing the Vortex 8 soft and the Vortex 4 soft.
Okay.
So now you're getting a great soft light right out of the box. Because, with the traditional Vortex, with that tight 20-degree beam angle, by the time you get it soft, there's a decent amount of light loss. This gives you a 60% more output as a soft light.
Yeah.
And we'll mix and match with Vortex 8s on some of these yokes that we also have that are new. Be great on a Lynx rig. So we're real excited. And as you mentioned, the Air Glow, brand new product from DOP Choice, pairs very well with our Vortexes, especially the softs. And we're showing the one for the 4, the 1x1 size, for the first time at any show today.
That's awesome.
So, yeah, a lot of fun new toys.
Now, emerging filmmakers in this industry, we have a lot of viewers that at No Film School, and I think in our community, that are a mix of people who have been around a long time, just want to keep up, but then also emerging filmmakers. It's hard to choose between lights. They're building out their knowledge and awareness of brands. Why would someone come to Cream Source?
Why would someone come to Cream Source? Good question. Well, I think when people are learning and maybe don't know what they're doing, they may be more likely to break stuff. And our lights are very sturdy. They're waterproof. They're dustproof. That's one of the things we're known for. I mean, I'm totally joking there. But look, we have, I think, great color. We've been known to become a dependable brand. I think people maybe also just want our swag, so they're nice to us and buy our lights.
Why is color important? When you design lights like this, can you talk about why the design is the design? Do you know what I mean? You can say sitting, but why is this the way it is? Why
are
created?
You the way you are?
Yeah.
There's a lot going on with this, but I mean, color is incredibly important because different light sources, even that are trying to achieve the same color, may not match. So getting color consistency is actually really hard with LEDs because, heat can change what the color output is. When you dim it, it shifts. So there's a lot that goes into the brain of an LED fixture that makes it, able to give consistent color. And then, you're always fighting things like being the most efficient, being the best color within a certain color temperature.
Yes.
So there's just so many things. So there's a lot of different approaches. One thing that we do that I think is really interesting and unique, we have our Cream Source color management system, CCMS, and we do, instead of just RGB, red, green, blue, and a white, we do 2 red emitters, 2 blue emitters, a green, and a white.
Why?
And what that does is we have a deep red and a red, and then we have a blue and an indigo, and it just gives you more within that spectrum of white light. One of those sets is a little bit gonna help that saturated color when you want to go club scene style.
Because it's so hard to get a good red on set sometimes. So you add the other what is it, nodes? Sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, the emitters, the diodes.
So you add another diode in to help extra, because sensors have a really hard time with red. So you add that in to really go beyond what.
Yep, that deep red is just going to really help, especially with skin tones, because we're just bags of blood, and all that red that's under our skin.
Bags of blood. You heard it here at Cream Source.
But yeah, getting that reflection
Yeah.
is really hard. That's where like a lot of early LEDs had that, people thought they looked green, and it took a while for the technology and the knowledge of running that technology to get to where we are today with our
I'm going to
excellent
throw
color.
a crazy question out.
Okay.
Fellow blood bag here.
Okay.
Bag of blood. If you were to shoot black and white, do you think Cream Source would be a better unit to use for black and white because you have the different emitters in there?
Wow, that is an interesting
Because you know how
question.
they used
I'm
to use
afraid to
different-
answer that
I know,
one.
but you know how they used to use like different filters in
Yeah.
front based on like what you want to bring out in black and white?
Yep.
I'm not great at answering this, and I'm sure No Film School is gonna people are gonna attack me on well, no, of course not. You need the filter to cover the whole thing, but. If you went all the way red or you went all the way, with the indigo and the blue, I wonder what kind of effect that would have in comparison to other LED panels in a black and white environment.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, so much of it is, you capture the image and you want as much information as possible on the image when you capture it, regardless of what color you're going to go with. So even if you're shooting in black and white, if you're getting, reflections where you want, getting that full spectrum recorded on the image, it's just going to give you a lot more flexibility in post for sure. And I mean, there's a lot of interesting things people are doing in black and white, like in Dune 2, Greg Fraser, there's a lot about it on the internet, did all this infrared
and
to do
Ed
the...
Lockman, for that one that he was nominated the Oscar for, he shot it in black and white, and he used different filtration in front with the color filters in order to bring out different values. But I wonder with LED panels if you could mimic that filtration but just have one light on set with you. If you're doing portraits and stuff, I wonder if you could use that to your advantage because of your technology. It would enable you in a different way to work. Just a test, maybe I want to do.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I think we should explore
that
this
sounds
further.
Really fun. Yeah, I think that'd be a cool way of marketing it, especially if you're I don't know if everyone does the emitter thing. I'm more going on a tangent just because it's an interesting discussion, and I feel like we're all film nerds here a little bit, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
If not, why would we be here talking about it? We're just bags of blood.
Wow, that one's going to stay with me for
I
a
love
little
it.
while.
I think it's so great. I love it. I love it.
All right, so this is our 2-up yoke, which is brand new. So you have two Vortex 8s. This one has the Chimera adapter for the V8 on top of it, but you just basically take two of our V8s, throw it in this yoke, and now you have double the output on one stand.
Great.
This is our, the go-to, the V8 hard, the original. We have the V4 over there, and the numbers of the fixtures represent the number of pixels you get. So
4x4 or 8x8 or something?
Well, yeah, so you get 4 total zones.
Oh,
You'll see when it turns on.
Got it. Cool.
This one has 8 total zones. And then the big one on the other end is the 24. So that's going to have 24 zones.
Okay. This is the new baby.
This is the new baby.
And
the
Haley,
big gun.
let's see how Haley's lit, everyone.
Yeah, look at that.
In front of that. Carlos, get Haley. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Our actors.
And
lit.
here you can see those 24 zones at work. Just
Yeah.
all of those pixels.
Soft? Is this the soft
Yep,
one?
so this is the V4 soft, so you can see it's completely different array. There's no lensing on it.
Yeah.
We have triple the amount of emitters on it.
Yeah.
So it's just going to blast that soft light just nice and even across a very wide spread.
Amazing. And then what strengths does this come in?
So we do have actually, for all of our Vortexes, we're going to have new flat diffusers. So this is kind of your standard medium.
Yeah.
We're going to have 3 that are lighter than that one and 1 that's heavier than that.
Cool. Now, will you put your face in this?
Yeah.
A little. And then, Carlos, frame up on a close-up.
Let's see
We're
what
gonna
happens.
Slide it in. Ready? Tell me when.
Ooh.
Nice wrap.
Yeah.
A little harsher, but we got
Ooh.
nice highlight. Hey.
Look at that.
Bag of blood
Hey.
looking good. All right.
That red just popping, that deep red.
Exactly. Okay, what's over here? This
So
is
we have the air glow. It's the
glow.
first time we've shown it on the 1x1 on the 4. Your nice, great inflatable
With the magic cloth,
book
right?
light with magic cloth. They're also going to have Muzz for this.
Cool.
You can
And the
put a
ultra
snap
bounce is
grid.
the back. Oh no, this is the. What is at the back here? It's because it's ultra bounce.
Yep, it's
behind,
ultra bounce.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
cool.
you can also do negative fill and then
Put your camera
the reflector.
Through it. Let's have fun.
Yep. Great for pool parties as well.
Yeah.
Can we talk about why this? Why isn't it just naked?
Because that keeps it firm and
Got it. The
taut.
structure of it?
Because otherwise it'll collapse. Yep.
Got it.
So, but yeah, it's completely clear, so you're not going to get any light loss. It also allows you to put put some diffusion flat on it if you wanted to diffuse it before you bounced it up. So dual purpose.
What would be the reason of that? To diffuse it before you
Why
bounce
not?
it?
To like,
For fun?
well, okay, so you can have single diffusion, which will be like soft. Double diffusion, which is like book lighter, double breaking, so like even softer. And then you could even, if you wanted to add a third one, just have like a complete wash, but maybe like you're like adding a grid on top or something. And so it's just like the quality of light and how you want to control it.
Just keep stacking.
Yeah, just getting softer and smoother and smoother.
The only thing to keep in mind is you'll lose light along the way. So the
Yep.
more diffusion you do, the
Less
more
output.
stops of light that you lose.
Yeah.
So you'll need more output, which is why that 24. You know,
Oh, yeah.
Comes in
And
handy.
imagine one of these on a 24, a
Dude,
nice
it's
big
gonna
one. What do you think?
happen, And it's gonna be sick. They told
It's
me
gonna
in
be
City
sick.
Gear that they're gonna probably do that. So anyway,
Oh, she's breaking news too.
yeah. They said that on camera, so it's recorded. All right, what's this guy?
So this is SpaceX, our oldest fixture in the family, but still very new and kicking. It's primarily designed as an overhead space light, 5K equivalent, full RGB as well, but slightly different emitter cocktail. We use RGB, W, lime, and amber for this one.
For
A
more
little
green screen
different.
work, or like why?
Well, it's more for an ambient light. You know, it was kind of the approach we were doing at the time we designed it.
got it, okay.
This one starts actually as a soft light, so that was another element of it. These lenses are removable. These make it a 50-degree beam angle, so you have something punchy. If you're going to use it as a space light, you probably want to have these off, but it just adds to the versatility of the fixture. Also great in a 7-foot octabank. Really nice beauty light. Fills that bag up really nicely.
And that's a DOP choice.
And that's a bag of air, not a bag of blood. I'm sorry.
All right, sounds good to me. What is that DOP choice? The
Yep.
Octabank?
Yep.
Or- yeah.
And Chimera have them too.
Oh,
We,
sick.
yeah,
Okay.
we work with plenty of options
Everyone.
from both. Yep, we
Whoops,
like to play
sorry.
nice with everybody.
And then this is your mounting kit? Or
Yep,
what's
this is the Lynx system, so you can build a very large array of Vortex 4.8s or the 24s. We'll also work with this.
Cool.
Stick these pins in the back corners, then you line up 4 corners of a fixture, pop this in,
Great.
run your speed rail, and hoist it up. You're ready to go.
Okay, sounds good.
And now you just got to figure out how to put them back. There we
Yeah.
go.
Well, got that on camera.
Okay, it's my turn because now Tim's gonna show us what cool
What
swag
do we
they
have?
this year. How the booth
So
is
it's a
built.
little messy back
We
here,
go.
but
Whoa, what have we got in
what
here?
have we got?
Boxes, some wood.
Since we talked a lot about color science, we have our RRG BB socks. So not just RGB, RRG BB.
Wait,
Blue
that's
and
sick.
indigo.
That's amazing.
Very cozy. I'm wearing mine right now.
Sick.
so
You
cool.
had them on the whole time.
You,
Yep.
you
Alright.
sneaky dog.
Alright.
Oh my god.
I got a few tricks up my pants sleeve, if you will.
Sneaky old bag of blood.
You sneaky old bag of blood.
Amazing.
Ew. Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Oh, we gotta change that.
These socks.
You get
You
sweet
can-
swag.
You get sweet, cool, comfortable, free socks just for chatting a little bit and learning about a new product.
Oh,
And that's
actually-
Cream Source, everybody.